Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Barnes on Move. Last time we discussed how we were preparing for our trip to Alaska. Today we get loaded up and headed north. We're leaving from Virginia, where we were helping family and friends for a couple of weeks, and headed to the north, where we'll hit a few places to overnight. Along the way, we find pieces of American gangster history, along with sections from the Underground Railroad. Come along as we're headed north before turning west.
Ground, but I still get by. The rules were made for someone else to try, but not me, not me. They say slow down sometime.
Overnight stop on our way into Ohio, and we found a great harvest host. Check the link either here or on the website.
This particular one is called Georgetown Vineyards, and the place that's attached on Google Maps is Tavern on the Hill. It's in Cambridge, Ohio, so southern Ohio.
And we'll show you more about that in a little bit. Okay. Oh, what?
Unboxing video?
Okay. Show the surprise.
Smells good.
Gluten-free and
Cauliflower pizza, which is my favorite. He's ready to go up.
Yep.
Looks like I do something, huh?
And how many times have you done that?
Today, once. In my life. Maybe 5.
Yeah, we'll
Go with that. Listen, I make sure your refrigerator is full and your bed is clean and that
Weather's looking fun for our first travel day across to get into Indiana.
Yay, Midwest. We are not going to make it to our destination because the storm is currently hitting there right now.
We'll make it to our destination.
Well, we're not going to make it there before the storm hits.
Not before the storm.
We got a Ryan Hall y'all playing.
But again, if we do have a tornado warning,
I gotta remember to tag you for this one.
Yeah.
Going in to check in at our harvest host at the, I can't even pronounce these.
Duesenberg Automobile Museum.
She can't say that 3 times fast.
And the birds started singing a beautifully wonderful tune, for no other song could be worthy of beautiful, wonderful you.
Innovation. These headlights turn when the wheels turn, so I guess you can see where you're going. 1924 moon. We could tour the United States driving in this. Coolest feature I've seen so far is, here's the pop-up headlights. If you look, you can see them back there. I like to see those in operation. And the reason that we came to this museum was right there. John Dillinger's Tommy gun. If you can't find a car you like in here, you weren't looking. Hey, we're headed out of our Harvest Host for the day. We're headed over to see Rec Pro and Keystone. So just a few snacks because it's only an hour from where we're currently at. So that's an easy travel day. Now, when we stop for just an overnight, we don't put out rugs. Stuff just gets moved out of the way. It doesn't actually get completely set up. But we try to keep our setup pretty simple anyway. Because it's easier than moving everything all the time.
Well, and we like to move frequently. We don't travel and we don't do long stays during summer travel season. So we like to be able to wake up, do breakfast, pack up and go within like an hour is usually our goal. So
that way if we take too long getting coffee, it's not a problem.
Right.
Alright, let's go. Made a trip past Rec Pro in order to get a manufacturer defect of an aftermarket part taken care of. They have been great. Decent sized parking lot for us to get into. Should be fun, right?
Rec Pro got our problem taken care of, and then we overnighted at the Keystone campground that is right on their property before heading on.
This section was for stagecoach stop-ins. Goes along with the motel thing from earlier.
The Milton House was one of the few places that are actually documented as being a part of the Underground Railroad. Quick history lesson: the Underground Railroad was how slaves moved from the states in the South that had slavery up to the north where they should be free. This is one of the locations where they could stop off and get a rest and moved into another location from here.
So the secret drawer is down in the bottom. Wonder what they found.
This is the slightly improved tunnel from how they would get from one of the sheds out back into the cellar, where everybody had to remain perfectly silent as to not draw attention by other guests.
Interesting find in the middle of Milton, the city, is the Milton House. And this had a lot of history about the Underground Railroad. And I'm glad we didn't have to live through that piece of history. But it's definitely important to remember. Here's the information about the place. If you're in the area, it may be worth a stop in, especially if you're a history buff. We love seeing the barn quilts that are up on a lot of the barns in this area. Rumor has it they were a part of the Underground Railroad, given directions or what have you. But according to that plaque there's no actual evidence of this ever happening, so it's not proven. I don't know. found a nice little city park in order to camp at for the night. I guess technically for a few days. Nice little spot. Not bad for a journey out of here.